Good morning, good afternoon, welcome everybody. Talos Mobius here, and I am once again joined by our great Hyena pilot, Hyena. Mate, how are you doing, Hyena?
Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, sir.
I'm glad to hear that. Today, we're going to talk about two suits and the preparation for two major events. For PC, it's going to be the, if I read it correctly, the Reisun or Raisun, probably Reisun Festival pre-event. And for console, this is the update before 750s get added in the game. What are your thoughts on that, Aina?
Man, it's going to be enticing. Can't wait.
Looking forward to it myself. We'll see a lot of cool units, probably a few crossbones, a lot of F90, F91, you know, the good stuff.
Gonna get real chaotic.
Oh, yeah, for certain. Well, let's talk first and foremost, about the two new units we're going to be talking about. PC got the G first, which we've talked about before in this channel. I will put the video down below. And the RF Gouf, the second unit in from Fastest Formula. So, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think Heine will be more than happy to tell us what his thoughts are on the unit, and you'll hear also my thoughts about the unit as well.
Indeed. Yeah. So,
let's begin by covering, first of all, the PC update, starting off with the recent festival pre-event, meaning that after this event is over, there's going to be the actual festival event. So this is preparation. This will be make it or break it. Save up your tokens if you don't want the G first. If you want the G first, go for it. I personally really like the unit. I think that it's worth it. But this is the pre-event. So yeah. There's gonna be daily free rolls, as you can guess, every day for 14 days in a row until the 5th or 6th of the month, depending on which part of the globe you're on. The first roll of the recent festival pre-event is gonna be the MS enhancement boosted supply drop. I'd say don't roll on it, like you can do the half of roll, but that's about it. The reason why I'm saying that is because this event is probably going to be an interesting one. We'll see. And also, for those that log in, you get the Bunsey as a 4-star for free during this event. And there are powered-up hangers, which also increase the chance for you to get great success by 3. And you also get 3 times the enhancement values for duplicate MS from rolls and any other drops.
PC eating good.
PC eating really good right now. The mobile suit adjustments that console got finally have arrived on PC. All over 30 mobile suits have been enhanced, plus new weapons, new skills, and more. So yeah, now this update came to PC as well. All of these buffs were incredible. Very few of them were nothing sauce, and even then the nothing sauce can make or break a unit, depending on how you play the unit and how you like the unit. There's also ticket reduction on recycle tickets, meaning that the units are going to be a lot cheaper. Same with DP costs, so that you can get and try the units right away. But beyond everything that was added, the G First Gundam was also added, which is a very, very good frontlining general. I personally think it's an incredible unit, and if you like Guardian-like units with a lot of ranged and melee capabilities, this is the unit for you. Unless you want the G First as your unit, my suggestion would be though to save up on your tokens in preparation for the event. Other than that, sorry, proceed.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, other than that, the mass production type new Gundam and the new Gundam with the funnels, level 1, level 2, plus their weapons have been added in the limited supply drop. And finally, the there it is. The Dolmen level 2 and the Hyakushiki Kai ground type level 1 are in the second counter, and the GP00 level 1 in the DP counter. Plus the Jim Sniper beam rifle. You were gonna say something and I cut you off, Aina.
No. I was gonna say, a lot of fun units.
A lot of fun units, a lot of things to cover today, but I'm skipping it quickly because we're gonna go into the meat of the pie, I guess you could say. And that is the new releases on console are looking very fine today.
Yes. This right here is a fantastic melee suit.
The RF Gouf is specifically a 600 raid general. Raid ground type. I said raid general, I can't believe that. I mean, I could call it a raid general and I wouldn't be wrong. It has plenty of ranged options for a heavily melee-oriented raid.
Right. Suffice it to say, easy to get in, dish out melee damage, and go a little risky, get it more, or back out.
Yeah, that is a fair assessment. Now, I should say, the RF Gouf has a lot going for it. Instead of showing the classic video of the suit, we're gonna go into gameplay by Hyena. Would you like to showcase us the unit?
Yeah, of course.
So let's go ahead and switch over to that. So go ahead and prepare your mobile suit. I will be switching over to the gameplay. So there is Hyena's own RF Gouf.
Alright.
It's very fast already, as you can tell.
Yeah.
First
First
of all,
off, we have the machine fingies. Purely damage. Vulcans. High stun. 60 rounds. Then we have its beam bazooka. Quick charge. It shoots twice. So you can like switch out once and not use up the other shot.
or you can use to break maneuver armor because it's 50% times 2.
Yeah. You have your heavy stagger rod.
Good old classic whip. Nothing fancy about that.
And then you have this whip that can be neutral, and it can also be it could be side swung and back swung. Warning: you can only dodge roll from this one if you backswing.
Yeah, you're gonna need to be very, very careful about your timing with this one.
3-swing beam sword.
Good old classics.
And it has a heavy swing.
Yeah, the heavy attack is immaculate, and you can also dodge out really early after you hit the first strike, which makes the really good counter a feint weapon.
Yeah.
It's very, very useful. I gotta say, this unit has a little bit of everything. As mentioned before, the Thingy Vulcans, they are purely DPS with 1% build stun times, 60. Vulcans are 7% build up stun. You can't see that very well because the Paladin has damage control. Beam Bazooka is an in-stun, but its fire is 50%. So as Hyena said, you can charge it and fire it. It also has piercing, which is a big deal as well. And also we should say that the unit has a really cool counter to add on top of that, which is the good old classic 2 slashes, but a vertical slash. And because of how long it takes to charge the heavy, you can't get both swings, but you can get one swing, which is still incredible damage. So if you're alone or you're not getting lit up, you can certainly dish out some damage just from the counter. Overall, very high spec, very agile unit. It has pursuit melee. Actually, you know what? Since we showcased you what the unit's weapons are, I will only have you glimpse them, and then we're gonna talk about its skills. Thank you very much, Aina, for the showcase.
Welcome.
So let's look at the unit stats. Already, you can see I forgot to change the cost. That's something that is embarrassing. All right. Already you can see that, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
Starting off, first of all, it's a high mobility unit, 135 with 225. It's really tanky, has level 3 melee priority or strong melee priority, good movement direction speed, really good slots, leaning clearly heavily towards close range combat. The weapons are pretty high power if you can see right here, but I'd say that you more than likely can see. Let's scroll a bit more over this way. There you go. This pretty much has everything that you may be interested in. The heavy attacks multiplier is 500% in total. That's nuts.
That is big. Like, really big.
The build stun is incredible between the Vulcans and the Beam Bazooka. It has a heavy stagger whip, it has a normal whip, which is still incredible because unless you have shock dampeners, you know, you're not stopping a melee attack even if you try to maneuver armor it, or active guard obviously can stop that, and so can technically, what is it called? Stabilization device, there we go. I was struggling for a moment, but I remembered it. But generally, as you can tell, its weapons are loaded to the T as is. But what matters even more than its weapons are those skills, which we can see right here. Assault Booster level 3, High Performance Balancer, Maneuver Armor level 3, Force Injector level 3, Melee Combo Controller level 2, Power Accelerator level 2, Heavy Attack level 2, Leg Shock Absorber level 4, Emergency Evasion System level 2, Flight Control Program level 3, Anti-Blast Stabilizer, High Performance Radar, Frontline Support System, Pursuit Melee Auxiliary Program, and Special Leg Buffer. This kit looks like you're staring at a 4-star rather than a 3-star. And that is badass.
Got quite a few skills, no short amount.
Along with the RF Zaku, we got the Harairura 2 level 2, making it a 700 general, which you can
Fun
see.
Unit.
Oh yeah, which you can see right here. It comes also with its weapons, its own unique weapons, and its role. But other than that, that's it for those mobile suits. Finally, we have the Ghoul in the recycle counter, incredible suit. You've seen Hyena over here, ironically. It's perfect that I have you here because you can tell people how good this unit is.
No. Okay, yes. I like this unit. This is my main right here. It's only got like 2 sets of missiles, one for a regular that is guided. Indicator guided, and the other one is Inferno missiles, and it's got a bazooka, and its melee is very fun, especially when you get the full guard to increase your damage. Yes, really nuts unit.
And,
simple but nuts.
Oh yeah, and it's an exceptional guardian unit. But to finish it all off, we have the clan match for this month. Now, the next clan match is said to be, for those that haven't figured it out yet, well, first of all, let's clear this out of the way. It says that the 2 clan matches are being done back to back on the 27th, which is the 500 and 700, which are done at the same time. Now, that's interesting. I think that it might be a mistake, but that means that the next unit is either going to be a 700 or it's going to be a wild card at 300. Maybe we might see one of the F series, like the F89 or the F90. So for those interested from the 4 stars, that's a good way to save up. But that covers everything that we had to talk about. At least you heard me mostly ramble on with Heine over here being my companion. Thank you, Heine, again for the showcase of the RF Gouf.
No probs.
Any thoughts on the mobile suits and pretty much the possibility of seeing more F90 units up down the road?
Well, I say it's time to spice it up, and this spices it up quite nicely.
Why, thank you. That's a good way of putting it. A spicy mobile suit and a spicy era for a spicy game. GBO2 is about to be even more hectic than it already is.
Yeah. No No shortcoming there.
Of course. But we got a lot ahead of us. So, how about we close off with a unit that you're looking forward to being added in GBA2, maybe UC or AU.
UC or AU? Besides the Gundam X from After War X?
That's interesting. I mean, is there anything else that you want to see in the game?
Oh yeah, the Jaredum.
Fair enough.
Got on or lock on.
Now, what I'm looking forward to is the crossbows, for one. And since we're also touching AU, I know this will be a not so hot take. You know what? I have an answer of what I'd like to see. Well, with the addition of 750s, there's no reason for us to not see the 00 Quanta.
Oh man.
So, yeah. That's the AU side for me, along with the UC side. Will it be over the top? For certain. But do I think that it will work relatively well because of how its weapons can work similarly to things that exist? Yeah. But
Yes.
that covers more than everything. Like, you know, before we close off, I'll give, per usual, a quick thank you to our... And we'll see you on the battlefield.
Peace.